Hello everyone, my name is Faruq Abbas and today I want to give you tips on the steps to take if you are a victim of domestic violence in a state like Lagos State or anywhere in Nigeria. Many people often wrongly assume that domestic violence simply means when a victim has been subjected to violence by their partner. But this is not right. Domestic violence also includes sexual abuse, includes financial abuse, and it includes emotional abuse. And in point of fact, emotional abuse is the most common. And we've seen cases where victims of domestic violence keep quiet and don't report their abusers to any third party. And some of them continue to suffer from various forms of abuses from their partners or from their spouse until their partner murders them or until they go into clinical depression or until they become despondent. But if you live in a state like Lagos State, there's an agency called the DSVA, Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, where you can report any act of domestic violence to. And this agency is very effective. We have used them a few times and we can confirm that they are very responsive. If you are a victim of domestic violence, all you simply need to do, you don't even need a lawyer to do this. You can write a letter to the agency documenting the abuse you've experienced, providing evidence of your abuse, providing the name of the abuser and their phone number. Within 7 to 14 days, this agency will invite you to put down your statement and refer you to a therapist if they see that you need one. And of course, they would also invite your abuser, and if they invite your abuser, they would look at the case with the help of a mediator. If it's something that can be resolved, they will resolve it for you amicably. And if it's something that cannot be resolved, they have affiliations with certain police departments, such that if they need to escalate or prosecute a matter or arrest your abuser where they refuse to honor their invitation, they can do that. And if they do a report after your after meeting with you and your spouse, and the report shows that the matter needs to be prosecuted, the matter will be prosecuted. And if you report a case to the DSBA and they resolve your case for you, that serves as a warning to your spouse or your abuser. They are most likely not going to want to abuse you again, because once they see that you've been able to speak out, that reshapes their actions and they comport themselves. But the more you keep quiet, the more they continue to abuse you. So if you've been a victim of domestic violence, document it, have your evidence, and go to the DSBA. If you are in a state where they do not have a domestic violence agency, then you can go to the law enforcement agency or to the Ministry of Justice of your state, where they would have Office of the Public Defender, and document it, because you don't suffer in silence. If you suffer in silence, you are going to be harmed and you will not get a solution, both for yourself and for your abuser. Because in most cases, your abuser also has some trauma or some challenges they are dealing with, and they also need help. So when next we know of any victim of domestic violence, let's not keep quiet. Let's seek help for both the victim and the abuser. Thank you very much.